What's up, beautiful people? We hope everyone is having a awesome day. We have everybody across all our platforms here today. We got Facebook in the building. We have Instagram. Hey, Cheryl. We have TikTok. We have everybody on today. My husband and I'm Crissy.
What's up, guys? I'm George.
And so we just wanted to come on and just tell you guys how much love and how much we appreciate you guys in this process of us starting a new podcast together. And so you guys have been voting all week long on what we should be, coming up with the names. So we just wanted to give everybody a little high five there on the Instagram. Thank you guys for coming in.
Welcome, guys. As you come in, let us know where you're tuning in from as well, because it's Saturday. It's beautiful outside, but you guys spend your time even tuning in with us. So let us know where y'all tuning in from as well. What city y'all in?
All right, guys. So out of all the names that you guys have been telling us, so we came up with 3 names originally. The first one was Impactful Living. The second one was Keep It Real, and the Real 100. And out of the 3, you guys voted, by far shot, you guys said Impactful Living. And so today we just wanted to come on and announce that our new podcast will be called Impactful Living, because that is what you guys have selected for us to come up with.
Now, you know what's crazy as well? The people have spoken, right? But you want to tell them a little bit of story of as far as how that name came up?
Yes. So this name came up because my husband has been asking me for a long time, guys, to do a podcast with him, right? Just to come on and talk, because people love us together, right? We just have that amazing bond. But really and truly, one day he woke up and he was like, hey, let's go to church. And we went to church, and the message was to be like Jesus. And it kept saying, to be a servant and to give. And you guys already know, like, I am out here giving as much content as possible that I can manage. And so I'm across all the platforms. And so I decided, like, I got this vision that we should call it Impactful Living. And so I just didn't want to say, hey, babe, the podcast is going to be Impactful Living. So we came up with a couple of names together, and we just wanted you guys to vote on that. And so that's what you guys said, and we listened.
So it's like, what God has planned for you or put in you, right? The other people will see it as well. And you guys saw that, right? You guys saw it. You saw the name, you fell in love with it, or you voted on the name, and it's the same name that she envisioned for it. So it's crazy how we could want something. We see it for ourselves. We're asking for confirmation. And even though you get confirmation from somewhere else, you want to involve people, right? We want to involve everyone in this as well, because it's not about us. We are not making this about us. Yes, we come on, but we want to make it about y'all, how we could impact y'all, how we can have a good and
how we can serve you guys.
Right.
Through our experiences. We're not going to be discussing anything that we do not know about. And if we bring somebody on, they're going to be the real deal. But we do have comments coming in, so let's go ahead and address these first. Let me just move this. We have somebody that said hello there, tuning in from Florida. Love your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have on Facebook, it says, hello, beautiful couple. See, guys, I told you guys, they love us together. So we usually try to do things separately because, we're individually different people. And even though we're combining, we're different, okay? But it works for us in our marriage. And so we decided, you know what? Let's just give the people what they want. And that's what you guys wanted. And so we decided that we're just going to do it together for you guys.
There you go.
So besides that, we voted on the name. And so the next step, again, this process is all you guys. It's what you guys want from us. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate it. That's on TikTok. So thank you. We got more roses coming in. I appreciate it. So we wanted you guys to pick the color palette as well for our branding and what we're going to be coming up with. So you guys decide what colors we should pick. Now, I am going to post this on, our platform so you can see. But for right now, if you're listening, just comment below which is the best one that you like so far. So right now we have red, black, and white, which you guys know I love. It's one of my favorite combos. But we also have navy blue and yellow, and we have black and gold. So those are the three options.
So we want y'all, just like the name, we want you to do the same thing, right? So we want you guys to vote on it. So we're going to actually put up a poll just like we did the last time. And we want you guys to be involved because every step of the way, we are here to serve you. Now, one of the things I'm always thinking about, how can I give information? How can I teach? Because really and truly, I love to teach, right? I have my program and I love to teach. And sometimes I go beyond myself and I want to go beyond for you. So right now, I'm even thinking about, as far as what we've done so far, teaching you the business aspect of it, right? Now that we have a name, there's more to it than just, oh, we come up with a podcast. So in the next one, right, I'm going to go over a couple things as well with you guys so you guys could know, well, what do you look for next when you're starting up a business?
Yeah, so there's a lot that we want to bring on to the show. You guys, if you are now tuning in, again, comment where you're from. Share this video with someone. This might be impactful to their lifestyle. We both have some crazy stories. This is how I feel. You got to know where you came from to know where you're going, right? And a lot of you guys who follow me know my journey, where I've been, what I've gone through in life. And those that do not know, my name is Crissy Mack. I have battled lupus. I was on dialysis. I got a kidney transplant, and thankfully, my brother saved my life by giving me a kidney. And I am a walking testimony of how good life can be, right? God is good. And I have this amazing man by my side who never left me, who supported me through the good, bad, and the ugly.
It's good when your wife can gas you up as much as I gas her up.
Listen, I gas my husband. No woman in this world is going to come and gas him up more than I do.
My wife is my biggest cheerleader, and I'm her biggest cheerleader, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Stone Mountain, Georgia, whoop, whoop, right down the street. You guys, we are in Georgia as well, too. So kudos to those in Georgia. We have people giving us some waves on Instagram. Oh, I'm loving it. I appreciate it, guys.
So it's just like she said, you gotta appreciate certain things. And for me, it's like, put it in a simple concept, right? You gotta appreciate the night so you can enjoy the day, right? You gotta appreciate hate so you can enjoy love. You gotta appreciate haters so you could enjoy your fans, right? It's simple as that. So we gotta have some kind of struggle that comes with the joy, right? We have to go through certain things. We have to go through certain pain. We have to go through certain challenges. We have to go through certain adversity to come out on the other side and say, listen, because of that, that's why I'm here right now. Because of what my wife went through, our relationship is even stronger, right?
Yeah.
Looking at how certain things she went through, certain things I've gone through as well, right? Business aspect, the challenges that we face in business and still facing certain challenges.
Don't let anybody tell you business is easy.
So,
okay?
so a lot of people, it's like they portray the prettiness or the fancy things of life, right? But some of them, right, they're just going out there. Like, we saw this post and it went viral where this lady actually went and took a picture in front of a G-Wagon, right? I'm not sure if you guys see that or not, but it's become something to where there's people out there that will go as far as doing that, right? They'll go as far as go take fake pictures, go in a dealership, take pictures and stuff like that. And you seeing that, but you're not seeing anything else. You're just seeing the fancy stuff. There's struggles that goes along with getting into business and becoming successful. And you have to be careful of the coaches and the people that you listen to, right? So for us, we're not here saying we're perfect, but for us, I love my relationship with my wife. I love the business that we've developed together. We've impacted plenty of people. I've coached people to where they purchase their rental properties and they love it. I've done certain things. I have they call them receipts, right? I have receipts,
yeah.
right? I have testimonies that people that I can bring on, that people that make over 100 grand with me, stuff like that. So you have to be careful with who you're listening to. So when we come on, we are telling you steps that you could take, right, to get to where you want to get to.
So let me
potentially get to where you want to get.
Okay, I don't want to ignore everybody, but there's a lot of people on at least TikTok that are, saying hello. So we have Bree from Texas. Hey, we have Colleen, Texas. Oh, another Colleen, Texas. A lot of people from Colleen, Texas. I don't know if you guys are in the military, but if any of you in the military, thank you for serving. I really appreciate you watching today. You guys on Instagram, YouTube, we got some YouTube comments coming in as well too. So true, and it helps to keep an open mind, loving the haters, getting through the adversity. Yes, most definitely. Thank you for, coming on and supporting what we're trying to do, guys. All right. There we go. So that's what we wanted to just come on today. Again, this is just little clips just so you guys can vote, so you guys can tell us what you want from us. Let us know in the comments what are some of the topics that you want us to talk about. It can be business, relationships, health. It can be anything that you guys need help with, because again, impactful living. We want to make an impact on your life. Whatever we can do to better your life, anything that you may want to know, feel free to ask. It's an open book over here. You agree?
Completely.
As long as you're respectful. Okay? As long as you're respectful.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be, and this is the thing, we're not expecting everybody to agree with us.
Not everybody's gonna like us.
Not everybody's gonna like us. That's part of life, and we understand that. I am not gonna get bitter. What I've learned is that you can't judge somebody off of just one meeting, right? You can't judge somebody off of just one encounter, because the thing is, when you encounter that person, they could be going through something. They could be going through some drama. They could experience a debt in the family. They could have just lost their job. They could have just lost a loved one, right? And the thing is, you have to sit back and say, all right, why is this person so mean to me when I never did anything to them? I never even opened my mouth to them or nothing. So a lot of times there's people are going through struggles, and you get the backlash off it, right? So now you have to figure out, all right, this person is not having the best day. So maybe what I'll do is I'll figure out. Sometimes it's easy as, hey,
Oh, can I say something? Ooh, before you even jump on that. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys know I have a pet peeve, and this has happened to me a couple times this week alone. I go through a chronic illness. I'm battling. Every day I wake up, I don't know how I'm going to feel. And I'm going to be honest, ask my husband. I have had a very, very rough week. Okay? Very. Like, you guys do, outside of this makeup and putting myself together, you guys do not know what we go through. Okay? I'm going to be transparent.
And
I had like an exorcism moment, vomiting, sick, just not feeling good this week. And I have people that come into my DMs that are just, hey, beautiful family, or hey, what's going on? Do you want to work with me? Do you have a bit, like, you don't even say, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Hello. You're just like coming down my throat for some kind of like business opportunity. And I definitely want you guys to be a little bit more compassionate. I think people should start saying hello, hi, start to have a conversation with one another before you start asking for something. Get to know that person before you start jumping down their throat with business stuff. Because I leave people on red real quick in my DMs. You didn't even say hello, Crissy. How are you? How's your kids? How's your husband? How are you feeling? If you know me, you know that I battle a chronic illness. How are you feeling? Something small like that makes a whole difference to someone like me, personally. Glad you're feeling better. Those bugs hit fast. You know what? I don't even know what it was. A friend of mine said, hey, did you get food poisoning? Was it just, I have no clue. It was like a little 24-hour quick bug. My husband was there, to take care of me.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's love, guys. Okay, that's deep love. Get out your sleep.
3 o'clock in
You
the
got kids to
morning.
take to the bus stop.
You got exorcism going on. You got vomit all over.
It was bad. I don't know what it was, but
Cleaning up the
that's
bathroom.
love, right? But
You
besides the point, like, I just want you guys to be mindful when you're coming on and you're trying to have conversations with people. Just care not only about yourself and what you want from that person, but just truly, genuinely, just see how that person is doing. Sometimes I just message people out the random. They're probably like, what does this girl want? I don't want nothing from you. I just want to say, hey, I just want to see how you're doing. Is life good? Because sometimes people don't have anyone to say hello to them, to check on them, to just care. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. So again, it's, you can't just judge people off of the first meeting, right? And sometimes I have learned to become patient. Um, I have learned to become patient, and patience is a good thing because a lot of times you're just irritated by certain things because you might be having a bad day as well. And the thing is, you can portray something that you're really not, and then you end up missing out on an opportunity. So the thing is, just like you can miss out on an opportunity, you might say, "Yo, I won't work with that person because they just have had an attitude," right? But you don't really know what's going on. So sometimes people don't want you to be in their business, and you don't have to be in their business, but you could say something nice, or you could just say, hey, you know what? You may be going through something right now, but we can talk another time, or try to put it in a certain sense. But it's just like my wife said as well, people just jump in your DM and just immediately attack you, wanting stuff from you, and they never even say hello, right?
Yep.
So you just have to be careful. That's just something that we say, and it might happen to you as well, right? People jumping in your DM, acting like friends, and then all of a sudden, give me, right? I want from you, and sometimes you have to give, and that's certain things too, right? You take jabs in boxing. You take jabs before you actually throw the right hook, or the left hook. You got to make sure that you're giving to people, serving to people before you can even ask them for something, right? So that's one thing that I've learned. But yeah.
We got some more people. They say, I appreciate you sharing your journey. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you so much. You guys know, like, I'm very transparent only because I feel like there's not a lot of people that are being real with their situation. I feel like when I was battling, and I sometimes still battle, I felt like there was no one that looked like me. There was no one that would be able to share information. There just was no one that I could communicate with. Yes, I have my husband, I have my parents, I have stuff like that, but just who understood my struggle, there was no one out there at that particular time. Now you see a lot more people sharing their journeys, a lot more people on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Everybody's just being as, trying to be as transparent. But, I've been doing this a while now, and I've been consistent. And I think that's why people relate to my husband and I, is because we have been an open book and we just don't give a shit. Right? Just being honest. We just tell it as it is. So we do have more people on TikTok that has some questions. It says, are you doing anything special this weekend? Yes,
Literally,
my husband's taking me somewhere.
we're about to go out in the next half an hour. We're and the kids. We're going to a game.
Yeah, we're going to a game. We're taking the kids to a game,
So
a family outing today.
We're taking them to a game, and afterwards we might go out to dinner or something.
Not might. We will. He knows how I am. If anybody knows me, I love my food. So we will.
There's no might. There's no might.
There is no might.
Sorry, there's no might. No, my wife likes to eat. So afterwards, we're going to go out to eat.
Yes.
But
vegan food though.
Yeah, vegan food.
You guys
know no meat. We're not eating no meat. We
don't eat meat.
So we'll eat fish.
We'll eat fish, but that's about it. We have D.
And we're not vegans. So please, the vegan people, please don't come at us and be like, yo, y'all not real vegans. Yes, I eat cheese now and then. Yes, I eat all kind of stuff, but I don't eat meat. All right, so all right. So she
said excellent. We have D on Facebook. Definitely need you in this space. Thank you so much, D. You guys, D is amazing motivator. Just as well. He actually started his own. He has his own thing going. He's bringing people on and just talking about like chronic illness and just trying to motivate the masses just as well. When you're battling a chronic illness, I mean, you don't know when your life is up. And you just want to leave an impact on this world. And that is what we are trying to do. And I actually had the honor of being on his show and just telling my testimony and just talking about things. And Dee, thank you so much for what you're doing in the community just as well.
Yeah, thanks, Dee. The crazy thing is, you know, when you go through certain things, and there's people on here that's dealing with kidney issues, right? That has chronic illness, and I don't want to, like, only you can relate to what you're going through.
Yeah.
Only my wife can relate. Some things, yes, but I don't understand what she's going through, right? I am going through something else, right? So your spouse, your partner,
Your caregiver,
they're going through something else, because for me at the time, I'm watching somebody that I truly love is going through something, you can't help them, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you have to run a business. On top of that, you have to
be
run
a father.
You have to be a father. On top of that, you have to be a son, right?
So your plate is heavy.
So a lot of times your plate will get heavy, but I guarantee you, through all of this, that's why I'm big on listen. Life, the best part of it is, you're gonna go through this. You're gonna go through hardship, but the hardship is where you can sit back when things are over, because we all go through storms. But on the other side of the storm, you're gonna have a calm weather, right?
Yeah.
And with that, you're gonna look back and say, well, damn, the storm wasn't that bad. So now when you're entering into a new storm, you'll be like, yo, I got this. Yeah. Right? I got this.
That's how I feel.
So you have to just say, listen, what you're going through right now is just for right now. It is just for right now. So if it can be for a long ass time, if you let it. Yeah. Okay. The reason why we go through stuff so long is because we let it. We just focus on that, right? In our business, when our business is going through hardships, the reason why we go through this long hardship is because we're focused just on that, instead of creating solutions, bringing people in that could create solutions for us, right? Mm-hmm. For my wife, I try to find the best solution. I start looking up stuff like how to get rid of inflammation.
You guys, he did that for me today.
How to get rid of joint pains. How to, when people dealing with lupus, I look up.
He's
doctors.
Always
I look up
searching.
So there's all these stuff that you try to do the best of your ability to do, whether it's in business, marriage, or even for yourself. That's why I said, when you're going through something, you can't just sit and just hope and pray that it's gonna end. If you sit and hope and pray and not do anything, it's gonna stay there. Yeah. Right? So we gotta make sure that we're involving people, not sit down and be isolated, because God didn't design us. Our Creator didn't design us to be by ourselves. Yep. Right? So in order for us to be successful at anything, we need people. There's no self-made millionaire. There's no self-made billionaire. They needed people. Any billionaire that you meet, they have a team that got them to where they get to. So they need people. We need people to love. We need people to appreciate. We need people to share our feelings with. We need people, right? So don't feel like you need to go through it by yourself.
You don't. So we have Kidney Girl said, me also, I love food, again with my new kidney. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations on your new kidney.
It's a different feeling. And I know a lot of people that are on may not maybe experience having, chronic illness, or maybe have not gotten to get a new kidney yet, but it's a different feeling, guys. It's a sense of joy. It's like, don't get me wrong, you're still nervous because it's like, dang, you just got something so precious, so you want to make sure everything is good, but it's a good feeling to have your life back, right? And when you overcome that, it's like none of this small stuff matters, because you're just living your life. Me coming on here back in the day, I would have been terrified. Ask my husband, when I started my YouTube channel, I was terrified.
Go look at the first one.
Oh my gosh, you guys see my first video? It was horrible. But it doesn't matter. I was just coming on to tell my truth and how I felt. But I was terrified. But you know what? I just kept showing up.
And she did it because she wanted other people.
It was bigger than me.
To know, right? it was a lot. Like she wanted to see who else was out there. When she
Yeah.
started it, she wanted to see who else was out there, that she was hoping that somebody could come back and relate to her and say, "Hey, this is what you need to do." And even though it didn't happen right away, she's the one that now people are coming to and say, "Hey, what do I need to do?" And if they go through those videos, they will learn and see, based on what she's experienced, what they can do. Now, are they going to get the same results? Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But that's the way that we could look at it and say, how can we serve people through our experiences, right? Because again, we are not here just to sit down, but we're here to also teach people.
What
as
did we
well.
say? You were born by yourself, but not for yourself. From the great Myron, right? I live by that quote. Again, we were born by ourselves, but not for ourselves. You have to go out there. You have to help people.
So while we're doing this, it's like you have to think about it as well as like, yo, how can you help someone through what you've been through? Are you a business person? Are you in real estate? Are you in commercial real estate? Are you in fitness? Whatever you are doing, right? How can you serve other people as well to give back? Because we are here to give. We're not here to take, because we can't take anything with us when we're dead.
Exactly.
Right? We can't take. The only thing we could take is a suit with us, right? We could take our suits with us, a clothes, but that's about it, right? So, I just look at it as we can't be selfish in this time, because the generation before us did what they could have done, right? But now it's on us to teach the generation after us. And after us, meaning that there's people our age and even older than us that don't know the information or the knowledge that we have. So we're able to share it. So now we could go ahead, disperse that information so you could bring it back to your children. So now your children, when we're thinking, yo, I wish I learned that when I was 18. I wish I knew that when I was younger. Your kids don't have that excuse anymore, because now you learn that, you can pass it on to your kids. So your kid can't say, I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
Right? So when you're saying you wish you knew, now you know it, you need to teach other people the same thing, so they don't say the same thing. They don't say the same excuse and create the same excuses, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to serve people and make
And
sure
now
that
we have technology. Imagine this, guys. A couple years ago, there was no way that I can sit here and talk to Instagram. I got Twitch. I have YouTube. I have Facebook on here. I have everybody in one location where I can serve the masses one time. How amazing is this? Like, I personally am a fan of technology. Yes, sometimes technology can hurt, but it doesn't. It's all about how you see things. And I just feel like I'm able to touch more people in multiple different places all at once. And as you can see, like the comments are coming in from Facebook, from Instagram, from like everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing feeling.
Yeah, I'm seeing them coming out through. So it's just like what we said, right? When we came up with this, I've been begging my wife.
Begging.
I don't think I go to the extreme of
one time he
kneeling on my
stopped
knees.
talking to me because I wouldn't do it with him.
You have to say that.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. He was like, "Oh, you don't want to do it with me? Okay," and he walked away.
That did happen. I stopped talking to her for probably like a couple
hours.
Yeah, just stopped doing it for a couple hours. Like,
I just
what?
didn't want to do it. You have to be in the right space. And I felt like me going to church that particular Sunday and hearing that story about be like Jesus, it just touched me. And I think that God obviously heard his prayers and just touched me in that moment. And that's, like I said, how impactful living started.
But sometimes you'll see something in someone that they don't see in themselves right away.
Okay.
Right?
I know where you're going with this. I know where he's going with this. Because I get that all the time.
So
and I don't see certain things, but people see it.
Let me see some likes. Let me see some ones. Let me see something that someone that they have so much potential of creating or impacting or just making a difference in life, and they just don't do anything. They just be like, oh yeah, can I get some hearts or something? Can I get some hearts? I'm seeing hearts. Okay. Okay. So it's not like it's there's not people out there. But the thing is this, you know, sometimes you can't push people. Um, so sometimes you can't push people to actually step into their greatness, right? They have to step into their own greatness. So sometimes you could give them a little nudge.
Like, come on.
Come on, right? You could give them a little nudge and see, but it's up to them, right? When I brought the whole idea to my wife about creating a YouTube channel, right? Because I did, right?
Okay, guys.
So I did
No,
because
did.
the simple fact that, hey, you can serve other people, and it's like you want to serve as much people as possible. So how can we help to impact people? And we've been thinking about this for a very long time. It's not like now, but it's like, how can we teach people through our experiences so they don't have to experience the same challenges, the same difficulties that we've done, right? So when I see new couples, the first thing I say is, listen, don't call them out, don't call each other out their name. Never call them out their name.
Keep
Never
your marital
disrespect.
Problems to yourself.
You know, you automatically say certain things, right? Because you want to see them grow, and you want to see the best for people, right? But again, certain people, they'll look at you crazy, just like how we looked at our parents crazy when they used to tell us certain things. Hey, don't do this. And you'd be like, yo, you don't know nothing, old timer, right? But now you look back at it and you'd be like, yo, it's going to happen no matter
and now
where
our
you are.
son is telling us that.
So you only can show somebody something, but you can't let them step into their own greatness. They have to do it themselves, right? So
Timing is everything.
You got to push them. You can try to push them.
You got to encourage them. That's the right word.
That's the best
encourage.
You got to encourage. See, that's why we vibe together. That's why we vibe, right? That's why. So, you know, with that said, you know, we want to encourage you guys, right, to help us as well. So when we come on lives, make sure that you're sharing the live. Also, make sure that you're commenting. Make sure that you're also interacting as far as what we're doing. So the next thing we're gonna do is put polls up, and when we put the polls up, we want you guys to be a part of that poll. We want, because your opinion matters, right?
Correct. Like, none of this would even be possible without you guys. Let's be honest.
I feel like when I just say that, I'm doing like some kind of like politician stuff, like, you know.
Like, your opinion matters. No, but seriously, it does. Like, again, we don't have to do this. Right.
We're taking
time.
Right. So your opinion does matter, right? And we want to know what you think as far as color wise. We want to know if you want to see red, black and white, or blue and yellow, or, you know, the black and gold. And we're gonna put these up, and we want to hear from you what you think. And we're not gonna decide. No, right?
We're not deciding anything. We are not deciding
nothing.
This is all of you guys.
You guys are deciding the colors, right?
Everything.
We are going to get afterwards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get also designs for the logos. We want you guys to decide. We might love a logo, but you guys might like something better. Guess what? No matter what,
it's not about us.
It's not. So whatever we love, it doesn't matter. It's what you guys choose.
Correct.
So that's gonna be it.
We also have, it's just like leading a horse to the water. You can't make it drink. Exactly.
Yep. You sound like you're from the islands or something. my people used to say you can't bring an ass to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Same thing. It's all the same concept. Everybody have their own version. Will you have a scheduled time that you will be going on? So we haven't decided that yet. Again, we will bring that up in the future, and you guys just let us know. As right now, we've been doing it on Saturday mornings with you guys.
Afternoons.
So we don't know. We're testing it out, right? Because you guys got to remember, we got lives just like you guys.
So the next thing too,
and children.
And the next thing too, a lot of times you will see us going live, but you will see testing.
We're testing systems.
We're testing certain things, right? we're working out
Don't
kinks
get
here.
mad at me. Don't delete me because you're like, dang, this girl keeps saying testing.
So you see, she said
Yeah,
my grandma
grandma's
is
from the islands.
Yes,
You
yes.
knew it.
You probably hear that a lot. So the thing is, when y'all see testing going across and we go up for live, it's because we're testing certain things, right, to make sure that they're working properly. So that means that when you come on, we don't have as much hiccups. And as we go,
You guys
of
saw
course,
the first live. Sorry, guys, that was terrible. We had like 3 different lives on the page because
and we kept getting
get it kicked off.
Right, so
See how smooth today's going?
smooth
Sailing.
smooth
All that testing.
smooth. So you know, preparation.
Yes.
So we got to prepare certain things. This is
a dope. Looking forward to Saturday mornings.
Man, you choosing the day already.
I
What you doing? What you doing? We just said
we said I want Saturday mornings.
See, what you doing? You know? So see people already throwing out things and be like, yo, Saturday mornings. What you doing? I mean, I think my son got football games on Saturdays.
Oh, you see, guys, I forgot all about that.
See, so yo, D, what you doing, man? What you doing? But yeah, as we go though, guys, we want everybody's opinion. We want you guys to be involved. Like I said, this is not about us, it's how we can serve you guys. And one of our goals, I'm gonna share this with you because it's like for us to do this, for you to get to a goal, a lot of times people keep their goals to themselves, right? And sometimes, yes, it is true. Sometimes you need to work in silence and then show your haters certain things, but I don't care about haters here. I care about the people here that want to see impactful things going on, impactful living, right? And one of our goals is to impact 1 million lives.
It's been a long time we've had that goal.
Right?
It's to always have that goal.
Right? I started out, back in the days, I started out a channel.
Do you guys remember? Hold on. I want to know, like, I don't know if any of you guys have been here for years with us from the Florida days. My husband, every Monday morning, consistently, religiously, did Monday morning movement.
Yeah.
Yes. And he did inspirational talks every Monday.
So
it was amazing.
So my goal, and this is the thing, right? I had a small goal, right? And sometimes we create I had a small goal, and sometimes we create goals too small, right? We need to scare ourselves sometimes, and I feel like 1 million is a little bit on the scary side, right? I created a goal just to impact one life, and that for me is like, you know, when the first time I did it, it was just my wife, right? And then, you know, I got people coming on, but the biggest thing for me was my son at the time was 4 years old, I believe.
I don't even know.
4 or 3 years old.
Yeah, he was young.
He was 3 years old. And I wanted to impact one life, not knowing that the person that's going to be most impacted was my son at 3 years old.
Yeah.
Right? Because now I have him walking around manifesting certain things for himself. Now I have him walking around creating vision boards. Now I have him thinking a certain way because he listened to his dad, right? Every single Monday morning. He had a chant. I had a chant with him every single Monday morning. And the key to this, what I'm saying is, one, when you're creating goals, create goals that are scary, right? Two, the thing is, when you're creating goals, sometimes you need to share it with people that can help you, because this is not something to where you say, listen, you need to do it by yourself, because you're not going to build an empire by yourself. Yeah. You can't. You need a team.
You need
people, right? So create goals that are scary. I didn't, but for me, it was a great experience, and we impacted a lot of people that year, right? But the thing that stood out to me most was my son. Right? And then it's just, you got to go with it. Whatever you want to do, go with it. So I want you guys to make sure that you're sharing stuff, right? We want you guys to be involved.
Don't be afraid.
We want you guys to comment. We want you guys to, if you want to learn something about real estate, okay, what you want to learn about real estate. Okay, what questions you have. Again, we're in business. We have certain businesses. We run certain businesses. Um,
And
I can't,
outside of business, we have other things that we do. I mean,
and
it's still a business, though.
everything. I treat
Everything
everything.
is a business.
I treat everything. But sometimes is like I look at like my business is like in a sense my marriage, right?
People be looking at us crazy saying, I say marriage is a business. They're like, oh my gosh, how dare you?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends, and it's because they're not married, so
Yeah.
they might say that, but in marriage, you have to set boundaries, you
Yeah.
have to have rules, you have to have certain guidelines, you have to have a mission,
Yeah.
right?
We have a mission statement.
So for us, we have a mission statement for our marriage.
We're like, what?
Like what? What's
It's
a
on our
mission
vision
statement?
board, okay?
Right? But yeah, we create a mission statement for our
What
marriage.
we want our marriage to be
Right?
like.
We have a mission statement for our family, right? So there's certain things that you have to do and say, all right, let me try to not try, but let me follow these as best as I possibly can,
Mm-hmm.
right? So going forward, the goal is to impact 1 million people. How we're gonna do it, we can't do it by ourselves, but
it's not we don't have to know how it's going to happen.
How it's gonna happen?
All we have to do is take action, right? Didn't I say that this morning on my reel? I think I said that. All you got to do is wake up and take action every single day. Put one foot in front of the other, and it will happen. Like we had a student terrified. I just want to tell her because I know she's going to listen to this. I know she's going to watch it. And I know you watch it. She was so terrified to even join the program. And I had to talk to her. And eventually, took her some time. I'm going to give her that. It took her some time, but she came on board. And this is her second or third property already. And she's sending us pictures and she's so excited. But what she did is that she showed up. She took action. She put one foot in front of the next. And she just did little by little. And she listened and followed. And look at her. Killing it in New York.
So it's like you gotta express what you want to do, and for us, again, we are here to help. Yeah. So let us know. Let us know what you want to hear about. Let us hear your question, because if you say something, or when we put out polls, you could say something. So when we come on, we could address certain things, or we could address them live. Yeah. Right. Because
I prefer the live.
Yeah, I prefer the live, to be honest. So we could address them live. Right. But again, we are here to serve you guys. So with that said, I got 10 minutes to leave here. Right. Yes. I got 10 minutes to leave here. Love and appreciate all of you guys.
Okay. So don't forget, I will put a poll up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram TikTok. Stories, wherever I can. I'm going to put a poll up. Don't forget, please vote for the colors, guys. And then we're going to decide on the logo and the topics that you guys want us to talk about. All of that is up to you. It's all in your hands. So I expect you guys to chime in, because this is for you guys. So don't forget the colors: red, black, and white, navy blue and yellow, black and gold. Okay? So I want to see everybody's comments below. It takes you 2 seconds. Just comment below if you want right now in this video. Otherwise, I'll make the poll and you guys can vote on that.
You know what? I think you'll look good in any one of those colors.
I think we will look good in any color.
You see what my top board? You give her a little shot and then she just give you it back,
Yes, that's my boo. I love my husband.
What did Trinidad them say? They know if a mama guy you.
Yes, he knows how to do that very well. He's been hanging around these Trinnies too long.
All right, guys. We gotta go. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have an amazing Saturday.
Go out and do something good. Enjoy yourself. All right, guys. Bye.